Alrighty, to jump right into it, I'm going to go ahead and cover SPY, and I'm going to cover Tesla and a couple of other stocks. Basically, we're in here. We're trading this parabolic curve on the S&P 500. If you've never seen this pattern, go check out my video from like last year. I did like a 20-minute long video just on these curves. But anyway, I called this thing over here at like step 4 or something, and we ended up getting in some calls here on Friday, and we played the gap up and ended up holding some of those. Um, Today, basically, I swung some of those. We took a 4,600 call, and those got pretty close to the money. Made almost 2 grand on those, and now we're basically at step 5, meaning it cannot go any higher. So likely it will start to come down and base back towards step 3. So I picked up some $4,500 puts expiring this Friday, and that's on SPX. We're covering SPY right now. Basically, same thing. It is the same thing. Um, so from a technicals perspective, like chart wise, we have our whole steps going up, and our 5 should be topped here. It might possibly go higher up into like the 460 and then start coming down. We're just gonna have to wait and see. We might need to roll over our puts. I'll pull up SPX real quick because I know about half of you are in SPY and half of you are in SPX. But basically, same thing. Our price target's going to be down here, 4,500, and then we're going to be looking more towards about 446. That's a huge payout if it can get this move done by Friday. Like I say, we might have to roll everything over. Um, and then I'm going to go ahead and cover Tesla real quick. Tesla, I was calling at like $710. I was saying, guys, this is going to go crazy. Step 4. Ended up doing our move on step 5, and today it hit 1094. It's more than likely going to go up $1,200-$1,300 before it takes probably a couple $100 dip. But in about 2 or 3 months, I want to short it. I think it's going to go back to $700. That'll be a good play for sure. Another parabolic I want to cover is AFRM. I kind of mismeasured AFRM a little bit. I got our 3 steps here and our 4. I thought it was going to try to come down here. Ended up continuing. So I'm going to be watching for this. I really think we're going to come down to about 130 level. And if AFRM gets down to 130, make sure to have this on your watch list. I think it's going to make a nasty move all the way back up towards 200, 210 maybe. And those calls will be super cheap down here at that 130 range. That's a huge move, but that would be your parabolic step 5. It'd probably be towards the end of November, but definitely keep this one on watch. FAMI is almost, this is a interesting stock. So right here we kind of have a cup and handle pattern, and it finally started to break out. It did break out. So that looks really good. If we put it on a smaller time frame, you can actually see this thing might possibly be parabolic stepping. I'll just go ahead and draw it out for fun. We're not really going to know till we see further price action. So there's our 3 steps. We'll go ahead and make 4. And then our 5th step, remember, it's the highest gap up, most aggressive, and then come down. So you're looking at roughly 50 cents or maybe even higher. We just have to see how this ends up moving, but definitely keep FAMI on watch. It's literally a penny stock. It's 35 cents. So that's a great one to buy. And then I had one more thing to show you guys. So we're going to pull back up SPY here. And futures right now, they're almost red, but not quite going yet. I'm going to pull up my standard deviations. Some of you are familiar with them, some of you are not. I'll give you a quick rundown. All right, let this load real quick. Maybe. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on a 4-hour time frame. And right here, the first thing that stands out to me is our MACD. Our MACD is starting to cross over, and once this green line gets past that red, The bears are basically in control. Um, RSI is extremely overbought. It's pretty high up there. It's definitely going to need a reset. Also, right here, this white line is where your stock averagely it's where you trade most of the time. And basically the next resistance on a 4-hour time frame, which is fairly large, would be this big orange line right here. And as you can see, it's 457.15. That'd be that resistance. And right here, it broke above that. That's when we entered our puts, kind of as it started breaking orange, because I didn't know if it was going to come up and push 461. As you see at close, which is awesome, it closed below that orange line. So now we know if it continues down towards tomorrow, our first level to take out would be 452. That would be the half deviation main support. Then we would look for a return back towards step 3, also known as the mean line. So, which is the orange, not the orange, the white line right here at 448, and that lines back up to step 3. So that's kind of our price target for now. If we go under 448, we might be able to clip 444. That's kind of a stretch though. But I'm looking for this move to be done by Friday. If it plays out how I want, we're just going to have to wait and see. It's all about timing the market. You don't know what's going to happen. I think only Nancy Pelosi knows how to do that. But yeah, that's about all I wanted to cover real quick. But yeah, nope, just keep an eye on it. We'll just see what it does tomorrow and before Friday expiration. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.